What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another live stream. Super pumped to be here. Hated that we missed last weekend, but we're here now. Houston versus Austin. The poll is up. Let me know who you are cheering for this evening. Already some good games going on, some not so good. We got Montreal and Miami 0-0. New England and Chicago are 2-2 at halftime. We have the New York City FC losing to Philadelphia Union 2-1 at halftime. Orlando is up against Atlanta, and Toronto is up against DC 1-0. So, how is everyone doing tonight? I'm excited to be here. Like I said, really missed last weekend not hanging out with everybody. It really sucked. Then Wednesday went to the Pittsburgh Riverhounds versus Columbus Crew. Yes, Columbus brought their second stringers, but it was still a great crowd. It was awesome to see Pittsburgh win there in the U.S. Open Cup. So, anybody else watching matches? I was watching the Orlando Atlanta match, and Atlanta looks to be struggling to me. So, also, what's up, Michael? Glad you're here. Missed you last weekend, I think it was. I'm a nerd. How's it going? It is started. It's starting. We're ready. And then Fernando, what's up? How's your evening going? And as I splash water all over myself. I don't know who I'm cheering for this evening. I don't know if I'm going to cheer for anybody because I did pick this game to be a 2-2 draw at the end. We can go over real quick for those 7:30 matches. Montreal versus Inter Miami. I have Montreal winning 2-0 over Miami, which I don't think that is, well, it still could happen. We have New England Revs and Chicago. I had Chicago, the Revs winning 2-1. That's no longer a thing, but if the Revs can still pull it out, I get the win there. I do have the Union beating New York 2-1. So if that stays, that's a perfect game for me. And then Minnesota and Real Salt, well, no, Toronto and DC. I had DC winning 1-0, so that is no longer a thing either. Also, if you're just joining, please vote. Tell me who you're cheering for tonight. Also, if you can, please give the video a thumbs up. That pushes out to people to come join us to hang out and chat. So we're about a minute away already to the match starting. Austin has Zardes starting up top. Is Uribe still not fully in form yet? He's coming off the bench again, man. That last match that we watched with Austin, he did really good. Let me turn this. Hopefully y'all couldn't hear that fan. Is my chat not working? Is anybody out there? How does it sound? Does it sound okay? Can you guys hear me all right? Or am I just talking to myself this whole time? All right. And then Houston, Bard is up top. Herrera is starting. Clarkson goal and Stuvers in goal for Austin. So we're getting ready to kick off. Houston gets the ball first, and man, I like those bright orange uniforms. I really do. Connor, what's up? Glad you're here. How's things going? Oh, so you're off tonight, Connor. You don't. Columbus doesn't play until tomorrow. Herrera. Ooh. Herrera just had a shot in the box. Yeah, can you guys hear me? Okay. Just want to make sure. But yeah, Herrera just had a great look, but it was deflected. Austin had a nice play there. So Houston is putting the pressure on. They've had a. I know that we're only 2 minutes in, but they've already had a good chance. So and here might be another one crossing to the middle. Nothing. There you go. Slow down, Austin. There you go. What the heck? All right. Hopefully everyone can hear me. All right. I don't know if I'm having issues on my end. Connor, can you hear me? What's up? What's going on? Yes, Michael. Celtic with the title today. Let's freaking go. Luton Town going to the Premier League. That is fantastic too. I can't believe that. That is awesome. Their story's awesome because they have moved up so much in the last 9 years. Can you hear me okay? That's the thing. I feel like something's up. Could be wrong though. Hopefully y'all will tell me if you can't see me or hear me. Okay. Awesome. All right, so Houston is definitely looking the better side right now. I mean, they're putting their front foot forward here. Yes, Michael, I agree. Hopefully we get some goals here. I know that in some of the other games, the earlier games there at 7:30, we've gotten some goals. Not too many, but still enough, right? Yeah, I was definitely excited for the Luton Town. I don't know, with Austin still not having Drusi, I mean, I don't know, it's scary. Oh, here we go. Austin's on the attack now. Lay it off, lay it off, lay it off. So first corner goes to Austin. But yeah, I can't believe that he's still out. I can't even remember what his injury was. But yeah, like that's just like I can't believe that Uridi isn't in the starting lineup for Austin. He's still on the bench, so maybe he's not fully fit. And then Fagundes, he's on the bench too, and I thought for sure he would be out there, but maybe injuries and fitness aren't working out too well. And as usual, we have the Houston Austin game up here, and then we have the MLS 360 over here to the right. So we got another corner here. Uh, Fernando, too many of our players are getting injured during training. Yes, I heard that. Like that's the worst. Having a player get injured in training. And then especially like if it's a non-contact injury, those ones are terrible too. Cuz that's how Drewsi's out for that, right? It was a training injury. Nothing in game. So both of those corners came to absolutely nothing for Austin. But yeah, Houston keeps having some pretty good attacks. They're just not. Like I said, Herrera had the one shot, but that was it. I feel like Houston's also controlling possession. They're they're looking good right now, in my opinion. So we have 57% of you, well, 62% voting for Austin. So yeah, if you're just joining, just tuning in, definitely vote in the poll who you're cheering for this evening. Also, if you can, give the video a thumbs up. It definitely helps out. So what's everyone's thought? I know that we're watching Houston and Austin, but has everyone heard about all of the stuff going on with Toronto, and what's your thoughts on it? I can't believe like Bob Bradley has lost the locker room, which is ridiculous. I can't believe. I don't understand how he still has a job, to be honest with you. Oh, if he didn't lose track of the ball, that was a breakaway. Also, I need to check on the St. Louis game. We got to see if we can see Angus. He said he's standing in the supporter section where all the flags are waving. So I might have to keep an eye out on that also. I might have not seen all. Speak back to the Toronto stuff. I might not have seen the whole interview by Bernadeschi, but oh, Austin had a shot, but way over. But I saw that I saw his interview where he kind of called Bob out, and he was saying that maybe we need to switch up tactics. I don't really think that it was like an attack on him, and I don't think he was disrespectful. He didn't like call him out. Um, but yeah, I feel like at this point in time, and like I've heard that players are having they're having player meetings without Bob, and then like Bernadeschi's not playing tonight because he called out the coach, so the coach is making a statement. And one thing that I saw, I think it was a tweet I saw, and the tweet was like, I pay to see Bernadeschi play. I don't come to see Bob Bradley manage. And that's 100% correct. Oh, and Austin almost scored there in back post. Um, that does kind of set with me, especially for how good Bernadeschi and Insigne. It's just they should be on the field, and just because I also heard something about Bernadeschi vaping. I don't know if it's hard to know what's true and what's not, but yeah, the fans are paying to see the players, and I'm sorry, but whatever tactics are being used for Toronto, they're just not working. Michael, I read the Toronto stuff and was blown away. So much promise. Yeah, absolutely. And then goal St. Louis, yes, and then Montreal just scored also against Miami. They're showing the St. Louis goal right now, I think. Off of a set piece. Let's go. Here I'm watching St. Louis's goal. Wow, what a goal. Off of the free kick. What a bend, Lowen. Wow. That was a nice goal. So what? Almost every game has a goal in it. Yeah. So all of the 7:30 matches have a goal in it, and then now St. Louis for that 8:30 slot. Then we have Minnesota and Real Salt Lake are still tied 0-0, and then our match is tied 0-0. But we have Houston has a corner here, I believe. Oh, I guess not. Was he offside? I believe that's what the call is. Oh, Austin. Oh, Austin. Ooh. Nice block. That was a nice move by Finley. That was a good move. Just a last minute, a last second step. So on 360, it looks like Carranza and I didn't see who the NYCFC player was, but ooh, that might be a pin. It could be a pin. Oh, I don't know. Could be a straight red too for him. No? No, they didn't give him a red, but it is going to be a penalty kick. Yeah, Michael, it is. It is definitely a good back and forth game. And it looks like Gazdag is taking the PK for Philadelphia. Let's see if he. Philly goes up 3-1. All right, set piece for Austin. Going back post. Oh, the player kind of got there. And then whoever shot it just sent it to like the 15th row. So another game we have more players down in the Chicago Revs match. Oh, good move. Good 1-2 for Houston. Houston still has it. Still going with, oh no. Called the foul. Never mind. Free kick, Austin. What did I say for the Atlanta game? I said it's drawing at 2-2. Atlanta needs to pick it up, in my opinion. I know that's my team, and I'm going to talk about them, but I don't know what's happening there. All right, Austin with the free kick. Don't really have anything else going on in any of the other matches at this point. Got a lot of Austin fans in here. 60% of you. All right, Austin's on the move here. I don't know why, but I really thought that Austin would have a different season than what they're having right now. And like I thought that Zardes was going to fit in pretty well and help them up top. But injuries, I think injuries play. I think injuries are playing the biggest part. Orlando and Atlanta started off great, but game has settled down. Yeah, it was. It started off back and forth, and then I think once Orlando scored, it's kind of been blah. And how are you, TiVo? How's things going? All right, Houston with the throw here, right to an Austin player. Settle it. Zardes is going to get on the back of that. Too hard. Throw for Austin here. Hey, life is good. Happy Memorial Day. Hey, thank you. It's been a good one, and you're right. Life is good, TiVo. Life is good. Tomorrow's my dad's birthday. We're going down to his house and having a big cookout and having people come over. So that's always nice too. Everyone, if anybody's traveling, have safe travels while you're out. A lot of cookouts. I got a feeling is going to happen. All right, Austin has some control here. He might be off. Ooh, that was a good cross. If Zardes could have just got on the end of it. Houston's trying to clear it. Austin still pulling it back in. Oh man, no one's there to help Zardes out on the backside. That was a good chance for Austin. Houston's countering right now, and he turned it over. Still doesn't look like anything else is going on in the other matches here. Oh well, really can't tell you about it now because as soon as I look over, freaking commercial. Michael's favorite thing. He just watches 360 for the commercials. He doesn't even like soccer. Zardes just megged his own player. That's good. That's a foul. Yeah. Pereira just had a foul right in the middle of the field. If his foot was just a little bit further up, it would have been just the ball. But so Houston gets a. I thought that they were going to be on the break, but he slowed it up. Commercials, love it. I know you did. Oh, Houston, man, number 18. If he could just get it together a little bit, what is that? What's his name? Bassie? I'm sorry. I can tell you now. The only person I know on Houston is Herrera. That is the only person I know. So I'm sorry. Ibrahim. I'm sorry, Ibrahim. Yeah. Um, there's twice now that he could have scored. Like right there, he should have scored, and he would have been through if he would have not lost track of the ball. He would have been through on a breakaway. Um, Ollie, what's up? Thank you for stopping in. Austin 2-0 at the end of the first at the end of the first half. I don't know. Houston has looked pretty good so far. And TiVo, Houston has been good at home. Yes, they have. So Houston has had some pretty good crosses too. They've had really good crosses in, just no one to connect. Yeah, Houston has had 4 home wins this season and a draw at home. Zardes, goal, Austin. Okay, Ollie, you might be right. You might be right. Wow. Zardes wide open. No one marked him. No one marked him. I don't. Houston has looked a better team this whole time. And Austin just comes in. Fernando, yes. Zardes, hey, I like Zardes. I know that he has gotten a lot of hate, especially when it comes to the U.S. men's national team. And yes, I think that there are some better options. But for what he does, I think he's a pretty good player. He is definitely a good MLS player, in my opinion. But yeah, no one marked him. Wide open goal. He's going to finish that every time. Every time. So 1-0 Austin. Yeah, I know. Zardes with his ugly hair. He got a goal, yeah. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you can't have two guys on him and neither mark him. Yep. Oh, you're right, Austin. You're right. You. It might. It might happen if the momentum. If Austin continues to use this momentum now that they've scored. Yes, Zardes is to me. Zardes is one of those players that if you can get it to him at his feet in the box, he will score. Like it's just one of those things. Yeah, I don't think that you can have him like dribble in and stuff like that. But if you give it to him and he can turn and shoot or one time it, yeah, that's more of a Zardes way. TiVo, come on, Dynamo. Oh, also player straight ran into him. So Austin 2. Did they score already, Ollie? No, they didn't score the second one. I know that you were saying that they're going to be up 2-0 at halftime. So TiVo, you're cheering for Dynamo this match. Yeah, I can't believe neither one of those guys marked him. That is unbelievable. That's definitely poor defending on Houston's part. Okay. Oh, come on. That was a good look for Houston, but just out wide left. So yeah, to me, yeah, I know, TiVo. I agree. Houston's ball movement has been really good. Their passing has been gorgeous. They just can't connect there. I mean, that was even a good look for number 11. He had a good look there, Bard, and just went left. Oh, is he going to get around him? No. Oh, that's a foul. No foul. Okay, I was gonna say. So I'm looking over at 360, and Yakimakis has been like subbed off, and he's holding his head back. Hopefully, he didn't get injured again. That would be terrible. Fernando, finally, Stuver changes his ugly purple Barney, the dinosaur outfit. What's he wearing tonight? He's just wearing all black. Yeah, that's what it looks like. I don't know if I remember the Barney outfit. I think Houston have been slightly the better team so far, but wasteful in final third. I agree, Michael. Yeah, that the I think like we've all agreed, the ball movement has been fantastic. Just one poor defensive mistake, and then if they could just get the final third to do something in the final third. So corner to Houston, I believe. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I keep looking over to the 360 because right now they have Atlanta on there, and Atlanta's moving the ball fairly well. Almada is crazy good with his feet. All right, Zardes has it in the middle of the field, out wide. All right, Lima passing it. Cross field, okay. Switching the field already. So Austin just taking their time, building. Deep pass, another switch of the field. And then Houston gets it back. Oh, yes, yeah. Austin 2-0 first half. We'll see. We still got 15 minutes. I wonder where Sam's at. Did he? I can't remember if he told me if he couldn't join tonight or not. DC is not looking too well right now. From the looks of it over here on 360. All right, Austin has it. I will say it's been a good back and forth match. I mean, Austin, since they've scored, have made some good passes, and they're playing some good balls in. Oh my goodness! Oh man, that would have been a good move if Zardes was there. Fernando, come on, Copateas. Oh, Real Salt Lake. Real Salt Lake go up against Minnesota 1-0. Nice 5-hole shot. So what? I think it's our game. Our game is the only game that does not have a goal in it yet. Oh, we're just kidding. We do have a goal. I'm losing my mind here. So every game has a goal in it so far. So that's always a good thing. And that was some good dribbling. That was a good job by Real Salt Lake, but the one Minnesota center back should have came over. Just put it through the 5-hole. Let's go. Yeah, the Minnesota center back, his teammate should have told him that he had the other player because he should have came over more quicker actually. Yes, Michael. Yes, MLS remains entertaining. I've seen. So Toronto just scored again. And I'm sorry to interrupt what I was about to say, but Toronto score again, and they are now up 2-0 on DC. I don't know who scored. I'll tell you that in a minute. He's pumped about it too. Oh, nice ball in. Good ball movement by Toronto there. But yes, a lot of what I was saying is it's funny that you say that, Michael, because in the Twitter MLS space, I have heard so many people say, with Premier League, it's going to Man City. Yes, Arsenal made it a little entertaining, and then Bundesliga was a little entertaining, but again, Bayern Munich wins it, and it's like for MLS, like a lot of that is predictable. Where MLS, we have no idea. We have no idea who's going to make it to the playoffs. We have no idea who's going to. No one has been dominant enough to say, okay, this team right here is going to go to the MLS Cup final. I mean, we can say LA and FC Cincinnati are looking very good right now, but it doesn't mean, and because that's the thing. I was talking to my buddy, and he doesn't really watch. Oh, that is so unfortunate. Minnesota just scored, and it went off the post, hit the back of the goalie, I believe, and went in. So it's 1-1 there. But I was talking to him, and he was asking me what kind of content I would do once the season's over. And I told him, I was like, I went back and looked, like, the MLS Cup final isn't until December. So it's one of those things. Oh, that was a good shot, Herrera. Stuver with a nice save. But yeah, I was telling him, like, it's not until December for the MLS Cup final. So, MLS is entertaining in that sense because we don't know. I mean, we're in May, the end of May, June, and the final's not until December, so you never know. Aaron, what's up? Thanks for stopping in. I don't think you've been in here before. Maybe I am mistaken, but the San Jose Dallas game is going to be a good one. I'm not going to lie. I was hoping that was going to be the one that was voted for, but it wasn't. That was my pick. Michael, I think it's been an entertaining league so far this season. Every week, a different team steps up. Absolutely. Columbus has Nashville versus Colorado. Okay. Should get 9 to 12 points. Yeah, I know that Columbus game tomorrow is going to be good. I don't know what all you're saying there, Connor, but it is pretty good. Fernando Stu, yeah, that was a great save by Stuver. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Aaron Camp, I can't wait for, yeah, San Jose versus Dallas. No, right now, Ollie, I think it is Houston's ball, but I'm probably behind from what you're seeing live. So yeah, it's actually Houston's ball, and we got a ball in the field there. Someone kick it out. So Houston's on the break. Man, a big touch. 18 is struggling. 18 is definitely struggling for Houston. Connor, I was just giving out our schedule. Oh, okay, yes. Okay, now that you put it that way. Yes, Nashville, and then versus Colorado, versus Charlotte, and versus Chicago. You're thinking that they're going to get 9 to 12 points out of that? I don't know. Um, I don't know about at Nashville. That might be your one that you lose. I'm sorry, I hate to say that, but I could see you all beating Colorado and Charlotte at home, and then you should be able to beat Chicago away because Columbus has looked very good this year. Fernando, another amazing save by Stu. Connor, I got a busy week this week and next. Sister's graduation on Friday, aunt's birthday Saturday, and sister's grad party next Saturday. Woo! You do have a busy week this week, man. Yeah, I had a busy week this week. All the way through. I've had something going on every night, and then like tomorrow, like I said, is my dad's birthday, so we got his birthday party that we're going to. So yeah, I understand. Went to the game, and then went to like a concert type thing with my wife and her brother and her mom and my sister-in-law. We went to a concert thing Thursday night. For her mom wanted to do it for Mother's Day, so that's why we did that. So yeah, I understand. Hey, just one man, what's up? How's it going? I just wanted to come on and give the stream a thumbs up for you, brother. I'm out of town for work and have to get up early. Not going to be able to stay up for the stream. Hey, no, thank you. I appreciate it. As always, it's always good to. Oh, Herrera just scored for Houston. We have a 1-1 match. But yes, just one man. Thanks for stopping in. Hey, I know how it is waking up early. So definitely safe travels for you. And always glad to see you in. Thanks for the thumbs up. Herrera with the goal there. That was a good goal. Just bounced off the Austin's defender right to him. Michael, how was Pittsburgh? It was fantastic, man. If you guys can go check out my my TikTok. I have to thank my wife for that. She took a lot. She let me experience it, and she took a lot of the videos and stuff while we were there, and she even did a lot of the editing for the TikTok. Because I will say I'm not very good with editing on TikTok. Don't really use it for creation that much. So, but yeah, if you can, go check that out. I did tweet about it. I could put the link in the description. It was good. But besides that, yeah, it was awesome. The crowd was amazing. When Pittsburgh scored, everyone went crazy. No, Ollie, Houston scored, so it's 1-1 now. So, fun fact, Zardes scoring there is the 13th player in MLS history to reach 100 goals in their career, in regular season goals. But yes, Pittsburgh was very fun. I very much enjoyed it. I don't know if anybody speaking of TikTok, if anybody follows the Galazzo show, go check out their video about the game, because the train tracks run right beside the field, and a train was coming and there was like a break in the action. I think someone was hurt, and all of the supporter section is going like this to get the train to honk its horn, and it just yanked on the horn and everybody cheered. That was pretty cool too. But yeah, it was a great time. It was a blast. It made me, that stadium isn't massive, and it just makes me look. I cannot wait until I go to Geodis Park next month. I can't wait for it. So yeah, Hector Herrera with a nice goal there. For Houston. Oh no. New England just scored? New England just scored to tie it up in Chicago, I believe. To make it 3-3? Yes. Wow, what a match that is. So that's the kind of game I want to go to, seeing that many goals. 3 and 6 goals in one match. Is that Josie Altidore, or are they going to call that a own goal? I'm not sure by the replay, but Houston's on the break again. I think he's offside. Number 18 gets the goal. Oh, saying a handball, but I think he was offside anyway. He's having a rough game. Wow. That was a smart play. I mean, I think he went offside, really. Yeah, handball, but almost a goal. I thought so. I thought he was offside. He was offside before the handball. I didn't even see the handball at first, but I just saw the replay, Michael. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, he's had a rough game so far, for sure. So does anybody in the chat have any plans on going to a MLS game this season? I know that we have some people that stop in, they're season ticket holders. I know Angus stops in. Connor, are you? I think Connor, if you're still in here, aren't you a season ticket holder for Columbus? Ooh, nice shot by Austin, but good save by Houston's keeper. Clark. Oh, Houston went deep. Uh-oh. Oh, that was a chance for him. Fernando. Nice try, Pereira. That was a nice try. I think you're talking about the shot. Yeah, it was. Houston with some nice passing. Herrera. Oh. Also, if you haven't, please give the video a thumbs up. Let people know about it. Let people know about the stream here so we can have some more people to come in and chat. It's always a good time, I feel like, when we get in here and start chatting. Oh. Atlanta just had a nice shot, but it was a good save. All right, Houston with a corner here. We're going to have an in-swinging ball from Herrera. Oh, another good shot by Atlanta. Let's go! Atlanta just tied it up. All right, Herrera's corner. Oh, we got a Houston player down in the box, but no call. Okay, now, wait. Did he call something or he just stop and play? Was that Wolf again or Almada that scored? Wolf. I don't know if he was offside, though. Okay. So right now, play is stopped. He's saying he got hit in the face. Ollie, go, Austin, go. Ollie, are you watching the match? Also, I didn't go through the matches and say what was free and what was not. But guess what? No matches are free tonight. Wow. So no matches free tonight. All of them are MLS Pass, Season Pass. My apologies. Now both games tomorrow. We have one on Fox. Well, they're both on Fox. One's on regular Fox, and then one is on Fox Sports 1. So St. Louis scores again, and they're up 2-0. Hey, with the form that St. Louis is in right now, I would love to go to their stadium to one of their games. I bet you the atmosphere is just fantastic. All right, so we got 1 minute until halftime. Well, there was 1 minute of stoppage time. It's already in the 46, so let's see what they might give a little bit more time because of the injury there in the box. Also, DC scored against Toronto. It is currently 2-1 in that game. But I think it's being reviewed. All right, here comes Houston. Houston. Oh. Lima with a nice stop. That should be the end of the first half, really. All right, so it is halftime. We are at 1-1. I thought Houston came out. We'll just give a little bit of a breakdown. I thought Houston came out stronger than Austin in that first half. And at the beginning of the first half, I thought Houston was looking good with the ball movement and everything. But then after Austin scored that goal with the poor defending by Houston, the tides kind of shifted a little bit. But then that was a night, Houston continued to have a good ball movement. I think Michael said earlier that Houston looks really good, looks the better team, but that final third, they're just not finishing. So I think that this game deserves to be a 1-1 right now. I don't know what you all think, but I think it deserves to be a 1-1. It's been a very good first half, in my opinion. Fernando, Austin struggling to keep the ball out of their court. Yep. And Mike was such an entertaining first half. Yep, I agree. So it looks like a lot of so we got some games that are about to finish. There's 7:30 games. None of them have finished yet. But our game is at halftime, and it's 1-1. What was that, Amada? Minnesota and Real Salt Lake are currently 1-1 with 4 minutes of... No, I apologize. That game is not up on the screen. With about 3 minutes of stoppage time for the half. Okay, St. Louis and Vancouver at halftime, and it is 2-0 St. Louis. But a lot of these games are getting ready to come down to the end. DC is trying to tie it up here. DC has a corner. Ooh, 6 minutes of stoppage time in the Toronto-DC game. So we could see DC score. None of those games have ended yet. But for those games, I can't believe that New England Revs and Chicago are 3-3. What game did I don't know what game I said would have a lot of goals this week. I said the Nashville Columbus Crew match for tomorrow is going to end in a 3-3 draw. Yeah, I had the Revs winning 2-1 in that match, and here it's 3-3, and it should be finishing soon, I believe. So we're just watching 360 over here. They're just reviewing the game, the Houston-Austin game. I really thought Ali was going to get it right and Austin was going to go up 2-0, especially after they went up 1-0. So DC's on the move right now. Some good ball movement. Oh, they still have it. Oh, Toronto has it. Nice flick. Was that Insigne flicked it up? That is a good flick. Easy, DC, easy. They were getting a little rush there. Oh, that was a terrible pass. Oh, that slows it down for sure. Benteke scored for DC. Thompson and Kerr scored for Toronto in that match. I wonder why they're just showing this match. Did the other matches finish yet? No. All right, DC's on the break again here. I'm not going to lie, I'd like to see DC tied up. I don't know who I picked for that game, but I had DC winning, so I will be honest. I'm surprised that Toronto are winning because of all of the locker room issues, but sometimes that the players band together, especially when it comes to that on those kind of things. Players banding together to get that win, for the fans. Yeah, I thought Dallas was. I mean, DC United were going to win that one. So what games do we have coming up next here? So the only 9:30 matchup is we have Colorado versus Cincinnati. One of the subs are going to that match. They're from Cincinnati, and they flew to Colorado to watch the game. So that's pretty cool. Why are they not showing any of the other games? They're still showing the Toronto DC United game. I mean, I guess maybe nothing's going on, but Insigne is doing some work right now. He's putting everybody on skates. Oh, and the ref didn't call anything there? I'm surprised. That's a yellow. Rudy with a yellow there for Toronto. Marshall Rudy. All right, so right now, not everyone, 56% of you are rooting for Austin. So what do we think the outcome's going to be? I still think this match is going to end in a draw for us. That's my vote. What's everyone else's vote here? I still think it's going to end in a draw. I think that's what it's going to be. So let's see. Has any of them finished? So finals here. We got some final. So we have Montreal beating Miami. The Revs in Chicago draw 3-3, and Orlando City and Atlanta draw 1-1. Things are getting heated. This DC and Toronto game here at the end. But the whistle will probably blow soon for that match. It should be blowing right now. We're a minute over. Yep, you got to go big. That might be it. And there it is. Toronto get the win 2-1 over DC United. So what do we think of that? What did you guys think? Did you guys think that Did you guys think that Toronto was going to win tonight? I really didn't think that they were going to win tonight, in all honesty. All right, so I have a poll out. Who do you think's going to win in this second half? You think Houston's going to win, Austin's going to win, or is it going to end in a draw? Of course, they're focusing on Bradley. He's going out and shaking everybody's hand. Good job, good job. All of his players. Seemed like that was a pretty exciting game. Toronto and DC. Did anybody watch that? I might have to stay up and watch the San Jose Dallas game. I think that's going to be a good one. I know tomorrow night I'll be watching the Nashville Columbus game at 8:30. I'm excited to see that one. So two of you have voted, and you're saying that Austin's going to win away. So 1-0 Montreal. I still can't believe that game ended 3-3. Michael, I voted for the San Jose Dallas game. I'm excited for that one. Me too. I think that's going to be a late night to stay up and watch it. But I might have to stay up and watch at least the first half of it. See how good it is. I think San Jose get it done though. What do you think, Michael? Do you think San Jose get it done at home over Dallas? What's everyone else's thoughts? Think San Jose win, or do you think that Dallas come in and beat them on the road? Dallas is a good team. They really are. But so San Jose, I'm on that train. I'm on that train this season. All right, we should be kicking off soon. We should be kicking off for the second half here. Um, Also, I would think that Colorado and Cincinnati are about to kick off too. I'm kind of excited for that match too. I think I predicted that it was going to be a draw. Yes, I said it's going to be a 1-1 draw. We'll see what happens though. I like Cincinnati. I've liked Cincinnati the last two seasons, so I rooted for him last year. If you look back at some of the older prediction videos when I first started doing predictions, I definitely said I liked FC Dallas. Uh, Sebus, what's up? Red Bull's prediction, we're still the same 3-1 Seattle. I still think that I'm gonna have to go with Seattle 3-1. I think I gotta stick with it. That's what I said in the video. I think I have to stick with it. Even though Red Bull don't look too bad right now. See, this isn't giving me. That's what I do like. Foot mob for that. Tell me what. Tell me like the current form. Michael. Oh yeah, give me San Jose. Get right game for them after losing back to back to the LA teams. Yeah, it sucks that they lost to both LA teams, but yeah, hopefully they get back on track with this one. So I'm looking at. I'm sorry. I'm still looking at the Red Bull match there. I mean, Red Bull. Their loss was against their midweek. They lost against Cincinnati in PKs for the U.S. Open Cup. So if you take that away, I mean, currently they're 3 wins and a draw, whereas Seattle are struggling. But I'm sorry, Seabass. I think that Seattle still get it done. I think that it might not be that much of a spread. It might not be 3-1, but I think that Seattle will get it done at home. Aaron, I also think San Jose wins it. Do you think Dallas will find the back of the net though? Yeah, because I think I said 2-0. Yeah, I feel like you can always expect Dallas to find the back of the net. Because I don't know what they average right now. Because they're away. Um, I mean, Dallas is averaging 1.2 goals a game, and they're averaging point 0.8 goals away. So I could see it. I could see them finding the back of the net now. But yeah, see, Seabass, like I'm looking at some of the stats here, and the Red Bull are only scoring point 0.4 goals away, and they're allowing a goal when they're away. So, Seabass, I respect Seattle. They have good team and good systems to develop good players. They won Cup twice. Oh yeah, yeah, I agree. I think Seattle are a very good side. I don't always like them, just because I think it's one of those things. I think just how consistent. We've seen them. I think it was last year was the first time in like 12 seasons they didn't make the playoffs. So, you know, it sucks seeing one team at the top all the time. And that, again, that's the good thing about MLS is that we don't really have that. But Franz, what's up? Thanks for stopping in. I don't think you've stopped in before. So who's your favorite team? And can Austin make a win in this match? Well, right now, out of 6 of you that have voted, 67 of you think that Austin is going to win. And I don't know. I don't know if Austin will win this one or not. I still think I'm going to still stick with a draw. I don't know if it'll end in a 1-1 draw, but I did vote, like I did predict in my video a 2-2 draw in this match. But I think that we're going to see a draw here. I bet for Austin goal. Ollie, yeah, I could see them doing it, but yeah, I don't think yeah, I'm thinking that it's a draw. I don't know if one way or the other. I could see us seeing more goals though in this match. And then Krishna, what's up? Just came home from after work. That's awesome. Your day just finished up, didn't it? Thanks for stopping in. Also, with the second half starting, if you haven't, please give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you like the content here. I mean, we do this every weekend for the most part. I will probably be doing it on Wednesday. We have Wednesday matches, but it will probably my voting will only be for those 7:30 matches. With me having to work and stuff the next day, I don't think that I could stay up for some of those later matches. Seba, since you are Atlanta fan, remember it took you guys 6 years to win your first against us. Good job. Yes, it did take a while. You're right. France, thank you, mate. France, yeah, no problem. Oh, here. Oh, Houston just had a good chance. Herrera again. Good deflection by Austin. Adam the Goat, where are you watching it? The every match this evening is only on MLS Season Pass. So if you have Season Pass, that's the only way you can watch it. None of the matches are free this evening. So Houston had another good look there. Herrera let it drop, took a shot, but it was deflected, blocked actually. But yeah, you're right, Seabass. It did take us a while to score against you all, but it only took us 2 seasons to win an MLS Cup. Have I been watching Premier League? I keep up with it some. I don't. There's some mornings I'll get up on Saturday mornings and watch some of the games depending on who's on. I actually watched a good bit of Leeds, which I probably shouldn't have because they didn't do very well this season. I was watching them just because the Americans that are on there. But I keep up with it. Like I follow all the stuff on Twitter and all that. And I look up the scores on. I usually look up scores on FootMob. That's the app that I use. Adam the Go. That sucks because I'm broke. Yeah, that I can't believe that none of the games were free this evening. Now tomorrow, both matches that are on tomorrow are on Fox if you have Fox. One's on the regular Fox, and then one's on Fox Sports One. Adam, there I can't afford MLS Pass. I know it's kind of stiff. It's $100, but I think with all the content that you get, I think it's a really good. I think it's a really good deal for compared to other major sports in the U.S. Adam, can we share account? I'm sorry, I can't. I can't share my account. Seabass, I kind of want Red Bulls be called Metro Stars again. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I hate the fact that they're just called. Like, what happened? Like, are they guaranteed to be sponsored by the Red Bulls for the rest of the time that they're a team? All right, it doesn't look like there's been any other goals yet. So Houston has the ball. 18-year offsides. Michael, I hate the Red Bulls way of changing the club's name to Red Bulls. Not a fan. Yeah, I'm not a. I don't like that either. Like, let them be their, let them be their own thing and just sponsor them. Because there's like three. Is there three teams that are called like the Red Bulls, or maybe they're just sponsored? Seabass, I go make fun of New York Derby, oil money versus energy drink. Yeah, you're right. Adam the Goat. No, I can't. It's not possible because it is a copyright. As soon as I would put it on, YouTube would ban it real quick. Unfortunately, if I had the rights, I would. Yeah, Michael. That's what I thought. I thought there was three of them. I knew that RB Leipzig was one, and I knew the Red Bulls, but but yeah, Salzburg was the other one. I couldn't think of Salzburg off the top of my head. Yeah, it's copyright. That's too bad. Yeah, it is. It is too bad, Seabass. But I mean, they got to make their money, right? I need to see I need to see if watching highlights and stuff can be done on YouTube. I know that like Twitch, if anybody knows who Castro 1021 is, I think a lot of people probably do, especially if you play FIFA. I mean, he always watched highlights of games while on Twitch, but and I don't think he ever got copyrighted or anything because he was watching YouTube videos. But I'm not sure because if we could do that, that would be nice. Like after someone scores, I would definitely pull up the you know pull it up and see if someone put it on there for the highlights. But yeah, I'm not sure if you can do that on YouTube or not. I don't think you probably can. You'd probably get copyrighted again right off the bat because I know YouTube really takes that serious. Ollie, did Austin score? No, it is still currently 1-1. I agree, Michael. So far they haven't really, other than that one chance that Herrera had at the beginning of this half, not much has happened for Houston. But yeah, Austin has not scored yet. They have the ball right now, Ollie. They are pushing forward right now, though. Oh, 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 oh! They had a couple chances, Ollie. They just had a couple chances, and it just bounced around. So Austin has a corner kick right now. Austin has a corner. Rigoni is going to kick it in swinging ball. They still have it. It was sent back in, back post. They still have it. Wasn't cleared all the way out. It's a throw for Austin now. Oh, now in the voting, we're 50-50. And no one's saying a draw. So everyone's saying Houston wins or Austin wins. So no one's voting for a draw in this match. Atlanta used to have good management, good players. One went to Inter Miami, other went to Newcastle. Yes, so uh, after they won the MLS Cup, Tata Martino went to coach Mexico, and then that after that season, Almiron went to Newcastle, and then just this season, Joseph Martinez went to Inter Miami. So yeah, we lost a lot of uh, we've lost a lot of good players, but I mean we have Almada this year. He's good. I never really cared about Arujo. I know that he just got transferred to Palmeiras, I think. So it's one of those things. And then we had Barco, who was supposed to be a big time player, and I don't feel like he really did anything for Atlanta. So I don't know. We've gotten some good players, but then some of those good players that are supposed to be good haven't turned out very well. Don Marcos, what's up? How's it going, man? Thanks for stopping in. Hey, man, Houston's got to take down Austin. I think it's going to end in a draw. So as of right now, everyone that has voted, and between me, I'm the only one that has picked a draw. All right, Houston's on the move here. Good clear. Herrera again. Ooh, Herrera with a shot just outside of the 18-yard box. And the goalkeeper had to make a diving save. So, when are you going to make match day 16 predictions? I will probably either make the video. It most likely will probably be Monday morning. And I will probably have it out sometime Monday. Just because that 8:30 match for uh, that 8:30 match with Columbus and Nashville, I probably won't. I probably won't stay up and make the video that tomorrow night. So I'll probably make it Monday morning. Look out for it about Monday. I'd say Monday around noon. Look for it to come out. Don Marcos, nah, man, I don't want Austin to get any points tonight. I'm guessing you hate Austin, Don, or are you a Houston fan? No, you're a Dallas fan. That's you like Dallas, Don. You just not like Austin at all. So we do have an Austin player down right now. Oh, Ollie, Austin's gonna win. It's because he likes original teams than older over a newer team. Okay, I mean, hey, if that's what he likes, that's what he likes. Yeah, I had to read that a little bit. Let's let's go Houston. Uh, Don Marcos, yes sir, Dallas, and yeah, I just don't like them. I'd rather have the older rival take the win. Okay, hey, there's nothing wrong with that. All right, the goalkeeper's taking forever. All right, Houston. Oh, Houston was on the move, and then the guy kicked it out himself. Seabass, I think we've talked about this before. What do we think of them playing in a baseball stadium? I absolutely hate it. It's very hard for me to watch their games, and I'm super excited though. I'm super excited that they're getting their own stadium. It's unfortunate that it's not going to be built until 2027, but yeah, I'm excited for them to get, and it's going to be a soccer specific stadium. But for being an older team that NYCFC are, they should be they should have had a soccer specific stadium already. in my opinion. But yes, it's very hard to watch at a baseball stadium. Connor, put a little bit of money on the draw and Nashville win tomorrow night. Not much, just a $10 bet, each with a potential $40 payout. That's pretty nice, Connor. And are you talking about a draw in the game that we're watching right now, the Houston Austin match? And you're picking Nashville to win over your Columbus Crew? I'm very surprised by that. But I'm okay with that. I'm okay. Like, that's the thing. Like, I try to be a realist with Atlanta. Like tonight, I didn't think Atlanta. Obviously I'm rooting for Atlanta to win, but they drew. I that's what I predicted. So I try to be a realist on games, especially for teams that I like. And Michael, you're agreeing with me with Seabass's question. Yes, it is awful playing in a baseball stadium. And then it's just so up in the air. I mean, last year I know that there was controversy with, I know that Phil Neville complained about it, like they didn't even know what stadium they were playing one of the freaking playoff games in, because they had to change the venue because the Yankees were playing. So they couldn't even book their tickets or anything to their hotels and all that because they didn't know where they were playing at. They ended up playing at Citibank Stadium. All right, Houston's on the break here. I thought he was offside, but oh, that's a pin. That's a pin. Houston gets a pin. But offside? Offside? Or is it VAR? It's being looked at. Wow. Yeah, it was definitely a clear pin, but I think he was offside first. Let's see. Connor, I bet the draw for, ATX and a Nashville win. I hope I'm proved wrong, but I'm kind of not feeling it. If it was a home match, I'd have a little bit more hope. Just the fact that it's in Nashville. Yeah, it's hard. I think it's hard to play at Geodis Park. So they're still taking a look at it, but yeah, Michael, I agree. I think he was offside. Yep. But yeah, that would have been a clear pin for sure. Seabass, I agree. As much as I hate NYCFC, they need their own stadium. I hate every time we play in Yankee Stadium. NYCFC score first goal, then play so defensive we can't score. Because it is actually whenever they play there, it is one of the smallest fields in MLS, I believe. Which is stupid. Connor, they played a CCL game in UConn's football stadium last winter. Who did? Are you talking about NYCFC did, or are you talking about Columbus? And Ollie, no, Austin has not scored yet. Austin would have had Houston would have had a penalty, but he was offside. Now, right now, the momentum, in my opinion, is Houston's way. Houston's looking better than Austin right now, as of right now. I don't know who. Someone just got a yellow card. I don't know who it was. I think an Austin player just received a yellow. Or was it a Houston player? Houston. My apologies. A Houston player just got a yellow card for pulling a jersey. Connor, NYCFC played a CCL game in 2022 at UConn's football stadium. That was a home match for them, and it was like negative 10 degrees. That's ridiculous. Like, you've been around that long, as long as they have, and they've won a championship recently, and you don't have your own. You have no idea where you're going to be playing, and that's unacceptable for MLS. And I'm glad that they finally got their own stadium. It does suck that it's taken until 2027 to build, but I'm glad that they're finally getting it. All right, so Austin's having a little bit of possession here. Not looking bad. They are they were in the final third there for a second. All right, we got a cross in. Zardes almost got his head on that. He had to get up there too. Connor, kind of dumb. They haven't been sharing altering home games with Red Bull at Red Bull Arena. I know that there's been times that they have played there, but I don't know. I would think that they would too, but I can't remember exactly where Red Bull Arena is compared to where, because I know Yankee Stadium's there in the Bronx, I believe. Sorry, I'm not a baseball fan, so Seabass, I wonder why do you never stream Atlanta United games if you are an Atlanta United fan? So we have watched a few Atlanta games, I believe. We watched Inter Miami versus Atlanta. Let's see, what else did we watch? I think we've watched Atlanta twice, maybe. We also watched Atlanta versus Portland this season. But it's one of those things, Seabass. It's not up to me. I leave it up to you guys. I put a handful of matches out to vote on the community tab each week, and if you guys want to watch something else, that's what we go with. So those two matches of Atlanta that we watched, I didn't choose it. It was chosen by the community. I mean, that's just how it goes for me. I can watch it. I can see them on 360 and all that. So, uh, if they would play on like a Sunday or something, and everyone voted for a game on Saturday, I might stream 2 days in a row. It just depends. Yes, yeah, Harrison versus Bronx Yankee Stadium. Yeah, yeah. I don't know how far Harrison is from the Bronx, but I don't know. I thought that they would share a little bit more. Connor, back to your your statement. Like I don't know why they wouldn't share it some more, but at the same time, like that's two different entities from a business standpoint. So if NYCFC don't want to dish out the money, I would, if I was Red Bull, I wouldn't allow them to play at my stadium. There's a lot of business aspects to it that we don't know about. So let's see here. Krishna, looks like FC Cincinnati will score surely and win. We'll see. I think that Cincinnati could do it on the road there. Yeah, Michael, like you're saying there. Yeah, we put it out on the community tab for a vote. Usually, what I try to do, I try to put for those matches, I try to put the most looked forward to matches of the weekend, and like I'll put out Austin almost scored. Austin almost scored. Had a header. Didn't have enough power on it. Ollie, no one has a corner, but Austin are definitely knocking on the door. Seabass Path Train to World Trade. That's four trains uptown. to the Yankee Stadium. So yeah, I don't know how long that would take, but anyway, there's probably a lot of business aspect to it that we don't know about that makes it where they don't alternate uh, games there at home. But yeah, I also plan on streaming on Wednesday. We have Wednesday matchups, we have midweek matchups, but I will only put the 7:30. I think there's one game at 7, and then there's a lot of the games at 7:30. I will probably put only those ones out to vote for Wednesday night. But yeah, so what I try to do, Seabass, is I try to put the most look forward to matches and have you all vote what you are looking forward to. So it's not the same teams all the time, but we have watched a lot of. I know that we've watched a lot of Cincinnati because just how good they're doing, and they're playing against good teams. Like, we watched. We would have watched the FC Cincinnati Columbus Crew for sure. I think everyone would have voted for that. But we watched the Revs in the Cincinnati game because those were the two top teams in the East. And then FC Cincinnati and Portland Timbers. We watched that match. Then we also watched Columbus and the Revs because, again, that's two good teams. Then we've watched St. Louis a handful of times, but St. Louis fans probably don't want us to watch them anymore because every time that we've watched them, they've lost. So to be honest, I thought we would have seen a goal by now in this matchup in the second half, but both teams, it's definitely back and forth. It's not been a boring game, I would say. There's a lot of action. Is that game home or away? It really depends on who's home or away for that match. If Red Bull are at home, I could see Red Bull winning that game. Is that on Wednesday night? Yeah. So no, they're in Inter Miami. They're at Miami. Um, and I can still see Red Bull doing it. I would say it depends on how Red Bull look tonight. Seabass and Krishna. Yes, Cincinnati just scored, so we got our first goal of that 9:30 matchup. Let's see it here. A nice run of play. Oh, that was a nice shot. I wasn't expecting. I thought he was going to cross it. Watching the replay back, I thought he was just going to cross it into like Vasquez. Good goal for Cincinnati. So they're up 1-0 over Colorado. So just to run through the scores real quick of the other games, Minnesota and Real Salt Lake are still at 1-1. St. Louis and Vancouver, St. Louis are still up 2-0, and then now Cincinnati are up 1-0 over Colorado. All right, Houston's on the move. Good through ball. Oh, if he could have just got there a little bit. He put it out a little too far. Seabass, I'm about to watch Red Bulls versus Seattle. Yeah, I think that I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might keep 360 up and for those other matches, but I think I am gonna turn on that the San Jose Dallas match. I think that's gonna be a good matchup. So we're gonna go ahead and end the voting here. So right now, for the end of the voting, 60% of people are saying that Houston's going to win this match. Austin, 40%, and then no one picked a draw, so no one is going with my vote. I respect that as a much better matchup. Yeah, that's the thing. I think that that's going to be a good matchup. But you never know. I mean, it's one of those things. Seattle, that they're in poor form right now, so I think that Red Bulls are going to have a better chance than normal, but I still think that Seattle might get it done there in Lumen Field. So Uridi comes on and immediately gets a cleat down the back of his calf by Herrera, pretty much. Oh, Uridi. Oh, Ollie, if you're still here, Austin almost scored. Uridi came so close. Seabass, opinion on season pass? Um, I like it. I think that it's not a bad value with how much content that we get. We get to watch every game. I don't know if anybody keeps up with the other, what is it, MLS Next. I watch some of it every once in a while, but all the content and stuff, I think that $100, if you don't have Apple TV, if for $100, it's not bad. It's not a bad. It's not a bad deal. Uh, Definitely, I think I spoke about it in one of the live streams, not maybe in one of the videos. I can't remember 100% now, but YouTube released their the pricing for the NFL stuff, and it's ridiculous. It's ridiculously expensive, and it shouldn't be that much. So I think that $100 is a good value. So, and I think that I think my biggest thing and the only thing that I don't like about it, and Michael is 100%, he knows what I'm about to say, is I don't think that there should be commercials in MLS 360 when there are games going on. If every game is at halftime and other games haven't started, that's okay. But like with games going on right now, there should not be any commercials going on in MLS 360. That is my only thing that I have negative to say about it. There was at the beginning of the season, one point in time in the MLS 360, we were looking at the back of the commentators, heads, but they have fixed that. There has been some audio issues, I think, with some of the games and all that, but you're going to have that in a first season of, in the first season of, Apple has never really done anything like this, so you have to give them a little leeway, but I think they've done a fantastic job with it. So I think it's a good deal. I know that I kind of was long-winded about that, but it's a good deal. Krishna, I think Seattle Sounders will win today. Yeah, I have the Sounders winning 3-1. Uh, Danik, what's up? Come on, I need to finish in a draw. Let's go. Hey, I'm the only one that said in the voting. I was the only one. I didn't get to vote, but yeah, I'm the only one that's saying a draw. So you're the second person there. Michael, dare say it's damn near perfect outside of the commercials. I would be such successful launch in my opinion, but man, I hate the uh, constant commercials. Just feels weird with soccer. Yeah, I agree, and this is probably something that's going to come in the future. And I think that if they are going to run commercials in 360, put it down in the corner. So like if you're watching 360 right now, down in the bottom right hand corner, they have the MLS logo with 360 beside it. Put a commercial there. While these games are going on, put a commercial there. People, I don't think people will have a problem with that. But I do hate that they go to a commercial break during games. I think that's the only thing that I have a problem with. It has been a great launch. There's been little things here and there. I think there was one time commentating that like the sound was off or something like that. In a couple games, people complained about. One of the games that we were watching on the stream, it kept like flashing black. It would go black for a second and come back, flash black and come back. So So yeah, those are the only little problems. And for a company on their first production of live sports, it's been a good, it's been a good launch, and it's been a good year so far. And I don't think anything's going to change. I think that it's still going to be a good production going forward for this season. I just wish that the commercials would go away for 360. Krishna, any predictions who will be relegated today from Premier League on the final match day? I'm not sure. Let's go. We'll go. I'll pull their table up because I can't remember who is at the bottom of the table right now. So currently, if it finished before those games, you have Leicester City, Leeds, and Southampton in the bottom. Everton's right out there. So really, it's just between four teams. You have Everton, Leicester, Leeds, and Southampton. So Leeds, not Leeds, yeah, Leeds. So Leicester City drew, so they're going down, right? They don't play tomorrow. Is tomorrow the final match day? Hey, Seabass, I'm sad that Bayern won the league. I was really hoping Dortmund would win it, but they choked today. Yeah, Krishna, last tomorrow is the last day. So yeah, so like I said, we saw that so Leicester play against West Ham, but they are at home. Leeds play against Tottenham at home. Everton plays Bournemouth at home. Whew. And who was the other team that was down there? Southampton. Where does Southampton play? Do they not play tomorrow? Oh, Southampton play Liverpool. So I would have to say, um, so Leicester need to win and have. Okay, here, Michael. Michael. Also, I'll plug that right now, Michael. If anybody likes Premier League and want to listen to a podcast, Michael, Brian, and Alex are fantastic. United States of Soccer. They cover Premier League, they cover MLS, and I believe also USL. But their Premier League is on point, and go check them out. Their link is in the description. So check their podcast out because they are definitely on top of the Premier League stuff. But let's see. Tomorrow's final match day. Leicester need to win, have Everton and Leeds lose. Leeds need to win and have Leicester draw or lose, and Everton lose. Everton just needs to win. Yes, Chelsea's pathetic season ends. Uh, yes. Michael, what do you feel about Chelsea's season this year? Um, oh, Seabass, really, they are your favorite team, so you were probably pretty happy today with that draw. So I'll give you my predictions, Krishna, for. Oh, Houston go up 2-1. Houston score. That's a pretty good goal. So rebound, ball was just bouncing in the 18-yard box. He just kind of just shoved it in. So here, let's look at this replay again real quick. Then we'll go back to the Premier League here. No, Ollie. Unfortunately, Austin did not score here. That's a pretty good. That's kind of a lucky goal, to be honest. But Houston are now up 2-1 over Austin. Michael can't wait for Chelsea's season to end. So here we'll look real quick. So I think that Everton can beat Bournemouth. I think Leeds will lose to Tottenham tomorrow. I think Leicester and West Ham draw. And then I think Southampton lose to Liverpool. I think Liverpool will go on the road and beat them. Any predictions for Chelsea versus Newcastle? I'd like to see Chelsea win it, but I believe Newcastle are pretty good this season, right? They're up there in the table. I could be wrong. Yeah, they're fourth. I can't believe I didn't know that. I should have known that. I could see Chelsea winning at home because at this point, Newcastle are clear to be in the Champions League. They like Liverpool can't catch them now. So I would say that Chelsea win against Newcastle tomorrow. Quick and constant movement from Franco. Yes. I think I caught up with the chat there. But yeah, those will be my predictions for the Premier League relegation battle. So we might just see Houston win this. We have just under a minute plus stoppage time in our match. I feel like the second halves go by so much quicker than the first half. So does anybody think that Austin has it in them to get a draw here, or do we think Houston wins it? If you haven't yet, please hit that thumbs up. It would greatly be appreciated, and just so people can come in even for next time and jump in and chat. Shadrach, what are your predictions for Arsenal versus Wolves? Let's look at that. Everyone's wanting Premier League. Let's see here. I did not. I wanted to watch Connor. I wanted to watch the Luton Town game, but didn't get to. I am super pumped that we're going to see them in the Premier League next year, and I'm going to have to cheer for them. So you said Arsenal versus Wolves. I think Arsenal will win that one at home. All right, Houston's on the run here. Houston going to get third? No. Good save by the keeper. That was a very good save by the keeper. Houston back in the 18. And he took a shot and just missed wide. Also, we got a score. Vancouver scored against St. Louis. It is now 2-1 there at City Park. Yeah, I think Arsenal will win against the Wolves in that one. Did you watch any of the playoff final this morning? No, I think we just talked about that. Luton Town finally in the Premier League now after 1992. Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. Connor, they got relegated the year before the Prem was founded, so they've never been to the Premier League in club history. That's awesome. We got Steve as our commentator. Let's go. I don't know who Steve is. I'm terrible with the commentator names. I will say that. And that's the thing. I really haven't, since we've been doing streams this year, I really haven't heard any of the games. Everything's on mute now. 9 years ago, yeah, I knew that they were in non-league 9 years ago and made their way through League Two, won in the championship, and now in the Premier. Amazing story, absolutely, absolutely. Like I said, I might have to cheer for them next year. Maybe watch some of their games and stuff because it's an awesome story, and I think it's a cool story. I know that it's more mainstream and stuff. But the Wrexham story, if we can see Wrexham in 9 years make it to the Premier League, that'll be a pretty cool story too, in my opinion. Or even if they do it in shorter amount of time, I don't know. But I think that's a pretty cool story too. All right, so we have 4 extra minutes of stoppage time, and we're at 93. So if Austin's going to do anything, they got to do it now. So Gressel just got for Vancouver just got a yellow card. All right, let's see. We're coming down. And St. Louis just scored again to make it 3-1. So they just sealed the deal. Yeah, St. Louis scored a third. It was a nice goal too, Krishna. I think this is going to be it. Uh-oh. So Austin gets one more chance. You ready? Oh, he's not going to get there. And that's the game. That has to be the game. And Houston win at home over Austin 2-1. So all of you that voted for Houston to win, you got it. They did 2-1. I was really hoping that it was going to end in a draw. This was a good match. It wasn't a bad match. It was a very solid game, Mike. Well, I agree. Connor, here we go. I think they have to pay like $500,000 to renovate their stadium, and the main gate is in somebody's living room, and half of it's in someone's backyard. Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, I know that a lot of people. Oh, sorry if you heard that. I dropped my water bottle. I know a lot of people were saying like this is going to be a Premier League, team, and like they're showing the front of the building. Um, so yeah, I think it's going to be cool. That's awesome for them. I'm excited for them. But so let's just recap on the game real quick here. Houston came out strong in the first half, and then Austin got that early goal, and it kind of switched the momentum. But then Herrera had a nice shot on goal for his goal in the first half, right before halftime. Oh, about 10 minutes before halftime, we'll say. And then in that second half, they just got lucky at the end. I think it was kind of a lucky goal because it was a volley and he was falling. So, but this game was very, very back and forth, very good ball movement. I was so impressed with the ball movement by both of these teams. So I think the outcome was a pretty good outcome. But yeah, so that's it. Any predictions for Brentford versus Man City? Man City will probably win that. Unless they decide to play everybody, all of their backups because they've already won the league. Then Brentford maybe, but if I was betting, and I don't bet, I don't gamble. If I was, I would stay away from that match because that's a very up in the air match. But all right, everybody, thank you for watching. It's been a pleasure as always, and we will see you on Wednesday. I don't know who all is going to come out and watch and chat and everything, but we will be here Wednesday. Look out for probably tomorrow. I'll put it in the community tab. Maybe Monday because there are 2 games tomorrow. But check it out in the community tab and vote to see who we watch during the live streams. But until then, we'll see y'all next time. Atlanta's kind of on the break. Yeah, Almada gets it. Puts it over. Caleb Wiley. Wiley, go! Let's go! Let's go! Crossfield to Wiley. Wiley to Yakamakis. Yakamakis, go! There it is. Oh, Giacchini. St. Louis is on the attack. Giacchini has it out wide on the right. Klaus. Oh! Oh, my goodness. We almost got to see our first goal. Almada puts it in. Almada! Oh, my goodness. Almada. MVP. MVP. Let's go.